lately sexual harassment has greatly been in the media. I know when I was younger, I rarely ever really heard about it. Maybe it was just because I was watching Family Channel all the time. But with the whole Gomeshi case, and then even what Premier Wynne is requesting the legislative committee to study issues on sexual harassment, why are we talking about these issues now when they have been issues in the past? Why is it being more talked about now?
Well, it's hard to say why the issue of sexual harassment and even sexual assault has become a very visible issue in the mainstream media now. I think certainly the Jean Gomeshi case sort of was a tipping point, or it's a case that has got a lot of people talking, and certainly sometimes issues come to the surface when the timing is right, and it seems at this point in time this is reaching a sort of crescendo in the media, and you're seeing more and more women coming forward, and even sometimes speaking about assault cases or harassment cases that happened 10, 20 years ago. And it's like, why now? Why are you coming forward now? I think it's really a complex history of why women have not in the past come forward as much as they are doing now. And that has a lot to do with the way sexual harassment and sexual assault has been handled on many levels, by the police, by the court system, how it's represented in the media, and I think that you're seeing changes happening, hopefully, that will make it much easier for assault victims to come forward in a more timely manner, so they don't wait 10 years, they don't wait 20. They do it right away.
And why are women like Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus so provocatively shown in the media?
So the question being, why are women so sexualized in the mainstream media? Well, that is a big question. And it has a long history, and you can actually go back to very far, before there was a media, so to speak. Women have been represented in a sexualized manner in the history of art, for instance. That has been a tradition. However, why are women today still seemingly overly sexualized at a time when there is more consciousness around women's issues, feminist issues, gender equity, gender equality? The short answer would be probably sex sells, and that it is driven by bottom lines, and it's driven by capitalist needs and capitalist goals.
The newest Time magazine features Taylor Swift completely empowering women with her stare. She's completely unedited, no makeup, like very little makeup, and she's just staring at the reader. Why do you think young women like myself and everyone I know are driven to look at that versus all the other things? Because it I'm not sure. Why do you think it's such an empowering image for women like myself?
So the Taylor Swift cover of Time, the most recent, or probably one of her most recent covers, I think she's on a lot, can be looked at as an empowering image, because it is, as you said, a young woman who is just a headshot, and we don't see her body, and she's gazing at the camera, the lens. She's staring into the lens. She's looking at us very directly. And in media analysis, that's really referred to as an active gaze. She's not passive in the image. She is engaging us with her eyes. And I think that's a very empowering image for not just young women, it's also for all women. And so I think that young women are looking for role models. They are looking for people that A, they can look up to, and B, people they can identify with. And so I think that Taylor Swift actually is doing something different than what we see, say, with other very popular young female pop stars such as Miley Cyrus or Katy Perry, who are going down a more traditional road, frankly, and being highly sexualized and very glamorous, and using, frankly, their beauty and their body to sell their music. And I think that Taylor Swift has really taken a different road. You might say she's taken the higher road, and that she's a great writer, she's a great singer, and she's really known for those lyrics. I mean, she's been inducted into the Nashville Writers Hall of Fame. I'm not quite sure the exact word, but phrase, but she all over the music industry, she's acknowledged as being a very important music writer. She, at such a young age, it is unusual. She's the youngest person to ever be inducted into the Nashville Singers, Songwriters Hall of Fame. So I think that Taylor Swift, we're not sure how she's done it, but she has managed to transcend a kind of highly sexualized, popular image that normally young singers, frankly, are probably highly pressured to do.